You said check. You said check. You don't send no damn check, gang. When last time you sent a check?
All right, man.
Don't start this motherfucker capping already, gang. Stop playing with me.
All right, Unc.
Check.
That's how you want it.
He sent you a check.
Yeah.
Well, when I give my check?
No more checks, okay? I can't give you no more checks.
Oh, no, bro. I just feel like,
Yeah,
you know.
check this out. Yeah, check this out. This is the Cam Capone show. That's what what's up playing with? Is that what he called Cam Capone? No, Cam Capone News. Yeah.
So what's going on with you guys, man? BH, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm kind of mad they don't got no Kool-Aid over here for me, but you know.
Come on, man.
I'm maintaining, man. I'm just doing a lot of traveling, taking a lot of pictures, you know what I'm saying?
Being famous?
Man, bro, being famous is crazy, man. I had to take my picture off my Uber Eats. They can come drop off the corned beef sandwich, double back to my room. Are you Mr. Big Homie? I'm like, hold on, bro, watch out. No, dropping my load. Then like 5 more come back to the door, bro, great.
What about you, Unc? You look pretty stressed over there.
No, I'm stressed out because this nigga talk about Uber Eats, gang. Look at him, gang. He don't need to eat. Come on, gang. Stop playing on me.
I've been slimming down.
Come on, gang. Listen. But I've been famous. I'm more famous than him, right? I'm still famous, Unc, not the punk.
They be saying you a punk, though. How you feel about that?
I'm a spiritual leader.
What's that?
That's my sage.
What that do?
It's for Cam Capone.
You be smoking that?
Sometimes.
Damn.
Unc, they keep telling me in the comments that you should be a character on the Boondocks.
Come on, gang, stop playing on me. I like a character. Come on, gang. Listen, don't start playing on me. You should be a character in The Sopranos, something like that. Italian. Stop playing on me, gang. Listen, I'm not no character. I'm real, but the world of simulation, so they don't know no difference.
All right. Well, I thought I would just start right off, man. You know what's going down right now today. Luce Cannon and Cowboy bumped heads at a gas station. I believe it was in Barstow, California somehow. They ended up at the same place at the same time. And some videos came out, man. Did you guys have a chance to check it out?
Scripted, fake news report. Shit not real. Everything they do is fake.
Bro.
They faking. Unless it was porn. Was there porn in it?
Porn?
Yeah, if it was porn in it, it's real. But if it wasn't no porn, it was fake. It was scripted.
You know, Cowboy used to be a boxer.
Boxed the ass. He boxed the ass.
He really knocked motherfuckers out.
Oh, but that shit wasn't real. Anything Luce Cannon in is fake. Luce Cannon one of the fakest on the West Coast. I don't think he's from the West Coast. He's like a creative player. Somebody created him. I think Wack 100 created him. That's what I don't even want to talk about him.
I think it might be real though, because he was running on that footage, and I've seen him running before.
I mean, running is not really running to him.
Yeah.
He used to that type.
He gonna say he a buster, cuz.
Yeah, come on hood, man. F that, man. I don't know why you brought him up. It ain't gonna go up now, Capone. You gonna drop in views now, talking about Luce Cannon.
Hey, Cam gotta drop them clips I sent them. Cause like...
You did send me some clips.
More money than them.
It don't matter about that. When is wrong, your ass don't tell them they bogus, and that nigga whack ass be bogus. No, you don't, folks.
What you talking about?
Your ass be clout chasing too.
I never clout.
What you talking about, bro?
Listen, the only stories I tell is about my life.
Bro, you did not write no songs for Beyonce, bro. Luce, folks. You ain't write no song for Beyonce, bro. And then you want to talk about we supposed to get on money team. Luce, you done dissed all type of shit. How the f we gonna get on money team with you? And we told you to help. You talking about nah, let's get on money team. But you done overly dissed.
Oh, nigga, I said, nigga, you should have been did that.
Man, you done overly dissed, gang. You let this internet, folk, you let this.
Anything like that. Wait, hold on. When it come down to interviews and stuff like that, I make sure that I utmost respected CC and told Cuz with Adam and everybody else, like, this is the truth.
Luce, you a damn lie. You a lie, nigga. You ain't finna lie to me. Hey, hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this though. Luce, when he talk, we talking.
No.
You can't tell. I watch everything you do, nigga.
Yeah, I was on no job.
I'm on your ass. Listen, I know what you do. Luce, you not finna shit in my cereal and tell me it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, gang. You ain't finna do that, gang. You not finna shit in my cereal and tell me it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, gang. You ain't finna do that, gang. You said it's up. You the one said that first.
No, I never said that.
All right,
Oh,
so make sure you get wild. Make sure you get wild.
He said he never said that.
Make sure you get wild. On my door, I'm on your ass. That nigga copping, please. I scared niggas.
You the coldest
I make
nigga.
niggas.
I told everybody,
heart bust.
dude got an only boogeyman.
I'll make a tell you this. I'll make a say. No, ain't nothing to talk about no more. Don't pick it up for that bitch. That's a bitch. I make niggas say, please get some money with me. Leave me alone.
I defeated them already. It's a sweep. 4-0. It's a sweep already. Like, I don't even know why people steady talking about them. Like, they obsessed with me. Adam obsessed with me. Like, they channel, they obsessed with me. Because ain't nobody ever picked on them like the way we've been picking on them. Because he's scared of Duga. Cam got the footage, man. I think Cam don't want to come under fire from the little short dude.
Cam be scared of them. They pressed him, made him take the shit down. I said. Cam scary as shit. Oh, when I said Wack 100 was a snitch. Cam took it down. I talked about that already.
We gotta talk about this, Cam.
He took it down. He's scared.
How do he got so much power?
Cause they scared. They run LA. There's a lot of people don't know.
Adam 22 run LA.
Nah.
He accused him of being a snitch, and there was no paperwork on it. And Luce asked me to cut it out, so I cut it out.
Come on, yeah, cut it out then.
But why is anybody listening to Luce when he on there copping pleas to the Gulas?
Because it's Booty Loose.
Damn.
Because it's Booty Loose.
Yo.
Yeah, Booty Loose Cannon.
Booty Loose Cannon is crazy work.
Booty Loose Cannon on GD. Oh, what he crib?
Bro,
on 6-0.
Bro, you insane, bro.
No, I thought he a crib. Gotta put it on 6-0.
But you just said.
Yeah, I gotta get fried. I can't get fried over here.
I don't know if you can be insane though with them painted nails again.
I want to get fried.
They're saying that Luce Cannon should have got down with Cowboy right then and there, because you know.
Come on, man. Got down did what?
Luce Cannon has been going off on Cowboy for quite some time now.
Come on.
Bro, don't nobody want to see Cowboy though. Like, but it's videos of Cowboy really knocking motherfuckers out.
Somebody want to keep talking about Luce Cannon.
It's a conspiracy going on.
What do you mean by it's a conspiracy?
Because, bro, ever since I went on No Jumper, certain people been trying to attack me in the media, right? Soon as Unc go on No Jumper,
Come on, man.
trying to backdoor Paul.
They're trying to kill me.
They trying to do all type of weird shit, and then somebody is paying for bots
Adam got a lot of bots.
to hate on me in the comments.
Now, Adam got all the bots. Go on No Jumper. Every comment on No Jumper is the same comment on every video. Everybody know Adam got the bots. Why you always bragging about 2 million views? Everybody know he paid for those. So that's a good 2 million if you pay for them. Look at my channel going down. Let's go, mama. Like Brick Baby go down on him. Yeah. Come on, I ain't playing game. Yeah, gotta let him know.
Hey, open that bottle of champagne.
Nah, that's a prop.
If I open it right now, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna make Capone pay for it.
How much that bottle cost?
Right, 10,000.
Can't pay it for me. Probably do like installments over like 15 years. About 15 years.
An ass?
Bro, pause, bro. Don't look at me in the eye saying ass like that, bro.
Booty.
Not that either, bro.
Cheeks. Wow.
All right, man. So, there's been some ops in Chicago that have actually been able to sit down with each other. Like J-Mane and Tay Savage, J-Mane, Mimo. I had J Hood from O Block and Billionaire Black sit down together. But recently, Tay Savage sat down with Blazendall. Now, if you guys don't know the back story with that, Blazendall's mom allegedly was the getaway driver that killed Tay Savage's homie, and allegedly Tay Savage beat the murder of Blazendall's mom and another dude. And Blazendall and Tay Savage sat down and actually had a conversation, and Tay Savage apologized. It was kind of crazy.
You talking about the Muslim?
He
I
apologized
believe
for.
Tay Savage is Muslim. Yep.
Yeah. If you talking about the Muslim, then they fall under dirt daddies. That mean that it ain't no real peace.
No, Tay Savage really a gangster though. So like,
Come on, gang.
you know,
He try to be like Vaughn. He
he-
try to talk like Vaughn, walk like Vaughn, act like Vaughn. That man thinks he's Vaughn.
what?
Come on, gang. I'm GD.
Vaughn was
I'm
a,
BD too.
Vaughn was a.
But he think he Vaughn. Look how he look at the video. He be like this, doing the same shit Vaughn.
He was before Vaughn, boy.
He look just like Vaughn. Act like Vaughn.
No.
But if they talking is good,
Tay Savage apologized for what exactly?
he didn't apologize. They got to talking because they was in the car when Capone, when they killed his homeboy. But she was in the car. She drove the car. So that means that she was part of the murder, allegedly.
Let me bring it up.
I think
Because he
Tay
didn't
Savage is
really
innocent.
No, Tay Savage ain't
directly
innocent.
apologize.
Ain't nobody from
Like
Chicago
he just says,
innocent,
I
gang. I'm from
apologize.
Chicago.
So let me pull it up.
We're gonna talk about the demons. I get this ready. So when you talk about their name, it won't get in me.
So that's for demons right there?
Yeah. Stop it from getting in me. When Capone talk about like demons from Chicago, I gotta like this. So they won't get at me.
Right here. Let me see.
Would you mind
Oh, no.
apologizing just for the sole fact that you never meant to cause no offense towards her?
So this what I'm gonna do, right?
Go ahead.
Because no, because I apologizing. So that's like I don't know what you said apologize for, but
You sound like Vaughn.
right. But what I do want to say, I do like from the role we play, I do apologize to her and all her siblings because like we were shorties. You gotta remember, we were shorties, and we not know. I'm not knowing like, oh well, if I say this right now, this might spark a war with these people, and
Chicago
people
hurting
might
for
die.
clout,
Now
man.
my homie mama grieving because her son.
All right,
So
okay.
He kind of apologized.
I think Tay Savage was innocent of that. I don't think he did that.
I mean, if he a Muslim, why ain't take the Savage off his name?
Well, shit, if you look over in any country that has Sharia law, you know, they do very, very savage activities, you feel
But
me?
you can't run around saying you a savage in Muslim Islam, which means peace.
That's his stage name.
No,
He
they
a rapper.
faking. Everybody in Chicago faking right now. They faking they need to eat bacon.
That's his stage name. He a
Everybody
artist.
faking. The Chicago faking with the Muslim. They faking with God. Allah gonna strike them down.
What's your religion?
I'm a Gnostic.
Agnostic. I personally feel like for somebody like him to even apologize for anything, I feel like it's a good step for the city because, you know, it's just blood feuds going on. And like in any other country, the government will get involved and get in. That war in Chicago is the longest standing war probably in history, really, if you think about it.
Oh, GD.
That's the longest standing war in history. That's a good look for the city. I think shout out Tay, shout out to the whole FOS, shout out Buki, shout out all of them. I think he innocent on bro.
But it's a good look, but it's never a good look for a killer, a murderer, not to be in jail, right? I think when a person killed, they should never get out. I'm for real. I'm just gonna keep it real right now because like you can forgive it, but what about the body? That body ain't coming back. Now that person trapped in another body. They gotta get reincarnated again to come back through this maze because of Tay Savage and they homeboys because they want to be gangsters and whatever they want to be, right? So I don't respect that, right? And I think it's for clout. I think everything Chicago do is for clout because one thing about it, if it's peace, it ain't gonna hit the internet. I'm not gonna hear about it because it ain't no need to talk about it.
That's a good point.
Once it go on the internet, it's for clout. Listen, the internet is monetized. Once it's on the internet, it's for money. So let me hear about it and let me talk about it. Because, I'm monetized. Let me talk about it once I hear about it. That's how you know it's real.
But everybody be on the internet.
Yeah, that's why they put on the internet to get paid. Tay Savage trying to get paid. He's got out of jail, gang. He's trying to get paid. He sound like Vaughn to get paid. He'd do anything to get paid.
He got to deal with Empire.
Come on, gang. They ain't paying nobody. You know what labels do when they do a deal? They give you future money.
No, he got distribution with
Come
support
on,
though.
He living off borrowed money like all the other labels, like all the other rappers.
Most rappers I met was doing that.
They all live off borrowed money.
I ain't never meet no rich rapper like that.
They live off borrowed money.
Shout out Tay Savage though. That's that right there.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago. My fault. Shout out to Tay Savage on GD.
Where you from out there?
I'm from 63rd OTF.
Some people said they would never sit down with a person who tried to do that to their mom, and other people were like kind of saluting them for sitting down together. You know, where are you guys at with that? Do you think they did the right thing, or was that something you guys would ever do?
One thing about the mom, you know about reincarnation?
Yep.
So you don't know when the mom, that could be somebody else. Let me tell you something. So you could think it's your mama the whole time, that's your bitch in the past life. So you really don't know. It be different like things that be inside people's bodies. So you can't really get attached to nothing. But if I gotta tell you what I think about that, I think it's a bunch of bullshit, gang. I think everything on the media is bullshit, right? Apology not needed. Dig them up and put another soul in them so he can come back and try it again. Look, when somebody died, nobody should cry. People should just kill. So everybody in Chicago should kill and keep killing because they ain't repenting. All that fake religion ain't gonna work. None of that gonna work.
Saying Islam is fake religion.
No, I didn't say Islam was fake. I said they doing it fake. Well, Islam fake too is for control, but they really doing it fake.
I'm not gonna say it's fake, but you know, in Chicago, we go by examples that get set. So if the guys before us was killers, we want to be better than them.
Bro, everybody kill in Chicago. All Chicago do is kill.
Not everybody.
Come on, gang. Chicago, only thing we talk about right now is Chicago killing. We don't talk about the White Sox, none of that shit, because they keep losing. only person hitting in Chicago is the ones with the switch.
I'm anti-switch, though, because all that, I'm not trying to empty my whole clip in 10 seconds. What the f? That's goofy.
In Chicago, the life expectancy is 10 seconds. How you say that word? Expectancy? Expectancy, life expectancy? Yeah, it's 10 seconds in Chicago.
I made it through.
Well, and the sentences for those switches is crazy.
Why, yo, boy? They just gave Lil J 9 years.
Lil Gay? Lil Gay got some time? Lil Gay want to be there.
Hey, shout out Trench's News. He just posted a video.
Snitch's News.
He said...
Snitch's News. Y'all say it right.
Stop playing with Swipe.
Snitch's News.
Or Swipe, my boy. We ain't gonna do that.
Swipe.
His name Swipe.
Oh, you know what Swipe
Why
means.
you say Little J want to be in jail?
Lil Gay. Gotta say it right. Lil Gay. Oh, Big Gay. He OG, Big Gay.
Hey, you seen that they said he strangled a man and then took his cakes? You seen that?
I seen the headline, yeah.
What homosexuals don't want to be in jail? That's like saying milk don't go with cookies. Milk go with cookies, right?
Okay.
Right? When stuff go together, you got to put them together, right? When you kind of like, see, ain't no problem with being like gay, because gay and straight the same. The problem is when you too forceful with it, he just take booty for no reason.
Hey.
I'm just keeping it real, right?
He was saying Tuka name in the interview. You heard that?
No, I ain't say that. I cut that part out.
No. Somebody sent me a strip.
No, it wasn't me. It was somebody else. It wasn't me. That was probably my old voice. I changed every 8 seconds. That was my old voice. Ask another question, Capone. Hurry up.
Hold on.
Hurry up. Come on. Ask a question.
Was he saying Tuka name?
Ask another question, Capone.
Okay, so...
No.
Ask another question. I swear to God, mama. Listen, let's ask another question. We'll do that later. Let's do it later. Come on.
Hold on.
Let's do it later, gang. Let's do it later.
Bro,
Capone,
put that down, bro.
I'll put it down. I'll put that down.
All right.
Ask another question, Capone.
You guys putting me on the spot. It makes it kind of hard.
Hey,
no,
bro.
I'm just kidding.
Pull up and see if it's him saying Tuka name.
No, don't do that. Wait till it's over.
Please, bro.
I think
he's
lying.
lying.
I ain't say Tuka. I swear to God, mama. I don't play with Tuka. I don't do that shit no more. He called me. I don't do that shit. I don't play with Tuka.
Who called
you? What's that nigga with the black gloves on?
Oh, dude got called.
Yeah, I don't do that. On GD. On Insane. I don't play with him. Come on, gang. You don't gotta...
I'm finna call Dugan and see what he said.
Come on, gang. You don't gotta call him. Come on, gang. Ask next question, Capone.
So...
We got next question. We gotta listen to this.
When Little J got 9 years for a switch, do you think that affected anybody from carrying switches?
Listen, in Chicago, you have to carry a switch. Let me tell you something. Everybody have switch now. That means the switch is in. Like, if the new guns are in, you got to have the new ones.
Pause. The switch is in.
Switch is in. Not the gay switch. That been in. Lil J, that been in. But I'm talking about the brr, brr, brr. Listen, in Chicago, you got to have one, because if you don't, you probably going to die.
situational awareness will keep you alive in Chicago. You don't have to have no motherfucking switch.
I tell you, listen, I was in Chicago the other day doing some content. I swear to God, mama, and I get there, right? And listen, and I'm gonna take this from him. He told me, you can't put GDs, BDs, and vice lords in the same room. Listen, I swear to mama, so I do that.
He ain't did it.
On my mama, I just did it in Chicago, and shit almost went up. That's on GD.
Where y'all was at?
We was on the west end, in the content, in the content spot they had.
It was a video of this?
Listen, I got the video. Everybody scattered so fast. I saw mom, listen, so we pull up, right? Now, mind you, I get in, I got my mask on like nobody know me. So I get in, I call Beasky the shooter, I call what's that girl, Nene? I call Nene, I call, what's that one dude that be touching on the kids? Fendi Boy.
Why was he there?
I do the interview. Fendi Boy, I call some people from the Greens. Listen.
This for real?
I saw my mama, on my son.
So you had Fendi Boy there?
Everybody listen. So look, Fendi Boy got into it with Beasky. So Beasky, while he doing an interview, Beasky behind him with the switch, waiting to hit him. I swear to God, mom, I can't make this shit up.
They ain't roll him?
Listen, man, it was finna go down. Everybody, until I didn't go down, Chicago broke. Everybody waiting for me to pay them. As soon as I pay them, they would go see what else I had. So I paid everybody.
Chicago ain't broke.
They gonna make me sure I was broke. They gonna make sure I left that motherfucker broke.
You just had them guys in there.
But anyway, we get over to the room and shit. I look up. I knew I was set up because the guy I came with was sleep. Like, I'm like, how the you sleep? There's 20 in here, I swear to God on mama. But everybody I came with, they sleep. I got the fuck up out of there. I swear on mama, I got up out of there fast. I left Carm, I left everybody in that bitch.
They say this video right here, you was saying Tuka name on real life.
Nah, and I said shout out to Tuka. Rest in peace. That's all I said.
Unc, you keep having bad luck trying to shoot content, man.
No, because I shoot street content. And like, the streets ain't really understanding about the GDBD Vice Lord yet. Because I'm the first one.
Bro, stop saying that, bro. That's crazy. Why you keep saying that?
Well, NBA Youngboy, you know, they're saying right now he's in the hole.
NBA gay boy.
Because he got in a wild fight. You know, I guess he was on the yard or something, and somebody yelled out, "This is OTF" at him, and, you know, Youngboy responded with, you know, "You OTF," and I guess they went in the cell and handled their business. Allegedly, Youngboy dropped him with a couple, you know, a nice two-piece.
He put hands and feet on him?
But that ain't what happened, though. It's kind of like what happened, but he didn't yell no OTF, right? They was talking, and he kind of like said that he liked OTF. And then they went in the cell and started fighting. He didn't yell, he didn't scream. And dude didn't even really f OTF. He just said he liked OTF, right? He was way smaller than Youngboy, right? When the motherfucker way smaller than you supposed to knock him out. Come on, gang, stop playing with me. Youngboy did check in because he about to come home. So in the feds, they do a thing like this, right? When it's time for you to go home, they try to, that's what I'm mama, they try to make sure they do something so you cannot go home. So Youngboy knew that. So the smallest, he hit a couple times so he can go to the hole. I'm hip to that. I'm hip to that. You can't trick me with that. That's old fashioned.
Man, they say Youngboy standing on business.
Come on, guy.
He's about it, man.
That nigga skinny as shit. Youngboy really skinny. He can't fight.
He stand on business.
He too skinny to stand on something.
No, you ain't got it. Ain't about your size.
Everybody in jail different weights. They big, they cocky. He just got there. He little.
Hey, I'm still tweaking that this man called Fendi Boy to some gangster shit. Like, what the?
Come on, gang.
That's wild. You know what that is? A straight
I know
smoothie.
Who that is.
Fendi Boy touching little boys. That boy a pedophile. But that's what Dirk said, but it wasn't a little boy, it was a girl.
Smoothie.
But it was a girl, though. So it's like, you know, that shit be cap. It wasn't even a boy, it was a girl. Get the story right.
It don't matter what it was.
It do matter. It's not a boy. Dirk said he touched a little boy, he a pedophile. It was a little girl.
Well, that's the same thing.
It's a difference. A boy and a girl is different. Ain't a boy and a girl different, Capone?
Not when it comes to type of activity.
No, I'm not saying the activity. I'm just saying the gender or the sex.
Y'all got me up here with a zest monster.
No, I know no zest monster. I don't get zesty. But I'm just saying that Dirk said it was a little boy, but it was really a little girl. So that was cap.
So that's the technicality. He got convicted of some stuff, right?
But no, let me tell you what really happened, right? And I know this for a fact.
This your man?
No, let me tell you what really happened. Now listen, I don't be vouching for them niggas. I thought he was a pedophile too. But he brought the girl with him to the thing. And like she was like, no, he didn't really touch the kids, but they can't really say it because like, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. He f***ed her sister. Like, and that's why they did it to him. But they daddy is a killer, so he can't really say nothing about it. But I swear to God on my mama.
Well,
on my life.
So what?
He fucked their sister, so they set him up like that to get him locked up, all that shit to happen. And then daddy said he gonna kill him if he come out and say it's not true.
Kill who?
Kill him. He held for ransom right now. I swear to mama, I swear to God, there's no cap. He didn't do that shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I could be honest with you, right? It sounds like that shit is all cap.
No, gang, I swear to God, mama, I won't lie. Listen, I ain't gonna take it for no pedophile, gang.
You taking up for him right now?
How? I saw it. I met the girl. I met the baby. I met the girl and the baby. And even in the paperwork for the baby, it say the baby never been touched. They did like the test on the baby. It said the baby never been touched. But he played out. He played out and got home because he wanted to get out. I mean, he's still a weird ass, but he didn't touch that baby.
Oh,
I swear to God, my mama.
Hold on. Hey, on the gas.
I swear to my mom, I can't make
I'm
this shit up.
starting to get kind of mad.
Listen,
All right, let me go back a little bit, bro. So they saying that this guy was just a like you were saying, this guy was just an OTF fan.
Yeah, he was a fan.
You think, you know what I'm saying, it's going to get bad for Dirk in there when he runs into NBA YoungBoy fans?
It already got bad for Dirk. They're taking his noodles. Like, Dirk having it bad. I saw my mama, they say he's taking his phone, everything in jail right now. Like, he having it rough. He didn't fight back. Because, you know, Dirk ain't no fighter. Listen, what a lot of people know about Dirk is, Dirk, when he got in the game, he was young. He didn't get time to do no street shit. But the people, I saw my mama, the people riding with
bro, in Chicago, before
man, Dirk cannot fight. You can tell by his face he can't fight, man. Dirk can't fight.
In my city, before we was in the street, we was in the alley,
Not
bro.
Dirk. Everybody but Dirk. Not Dirk. I'm
Dirk rumble,
gang,
G.
I'm from the streets.
Dirk rumble, though.
Come on, gang. Listen.
You from St. Louis.
But I be in the streets of Chicago. Listen, Dirk
with Fendi Boy. Watch out, man. Gang. Hell no, Joe, we ain't finna do that.
Man, listen, Dirk.
You be with Fendi Boy.
Yeah, I don't be with Fendi Boy.
That's wild as hell.
Come on, listen, Dirk is a rapper. He's an artist. He's not a fighter. He's not a drug dealer. He's not a killer. He's locked up because he had to pay people to kill. Because he's scared to kill.
You don't get hit with them charges if you ain't no gangster.
When you got money, you pay people to kill, you go to jail.
That's still gangster.
That ain't gangster.
You doing gangster shit.
Come on, gang. It's not gangster. Listen, Dirk not gangster, gang. Gangsters when you take care of your family. Gangsters when you don't go to jail. Gangsters when you stay on the streets. Right? That's gangster, gang.
That's what you're supposed to do as a man.
Yeah, but so Dirk ain't none of that. So Dirk ain't gangster. And Dr. Martin Luther King ain't either. Because he got killed.
No way.
He got killed. Dr. Martin Luther King got killed for white women. Stop playing on me. Listen. You don't know how Dr. Luther King got killed for real, right? Because they want to play with Sexy Red. I'm going to say F King. I'm going to say F so you can make sure you keep this part in. But F Dr. King and all his family. And that's why they killed him. And I'm glad he dead. Right? They should kill all the kings. Because that was a thing for Coochie. Stop playing on me. He was having sex with white women, man. Listen, they shot him on the balcony first. Hit him on the balcony. They found out he was still alive, and they smothered him to death. So he didn't die from the shot. They smothered him. The white man's husband, the husband of the woman that he having sex with, smothered him. That's my mama. And she was young.
So in the hospital, they did
in a hospital bed, they smothered him. He did not die from that shot. He did not die from that shot, gang. He died from having sex with white women. Every time we get somebody, black person, that we got to represent, they be bad. And then plus he worked for the white man. He was kind of like sent by them.
Call Fendi Boy right now, tell me a bitch.
Come on, gang. I want to talk about the Martin Luther King, because they playing with St. Louis.
I thought you was from Chicago.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago, St. Louis. It's like, we kind of like click.
He just said, fuck all the kings.
But all the kings, gang, Dr. Martin Luther King, take all the streets down. You got Dr. Martin Luther King streets and take them shits down.
Hey, Cam, where you meet him at?
No, they tripping, Dr. King. Listen, Sexy Red take a picture over there. They're like, oh, why is she taking a picture with Dr. King? Well, Dr. King, then I'm from St. Louis.
Don't let me find out you were saying something like this about Tuka, bro.
No, I don't want to do that.
It's finna go up in this bitch right now.
I won't do that too.
Oh, insane.
Listen, Dr. King having sex with white.
Hey, somebody find that video.
He's having sex with white women. Dr. King. Dr. Fiend, fiending for white women.
You can't. You just can't cast death on a man for that.
He had sex with white women, gang.
So the work that he did don't matter?
No, don't matter. Listen, when you do bad, bad shall come, right? So when you do bad, all your good get washed away. It's karmatic cycle.
But
Dr. King back again in another body.
But the speech that he gave...
That speech don't mean that. I have a dream, I won't hear that shit no more.
It said that a man should not be judged by the color of his skin, but the content of his character.
Come on, gang.
So that means that he's trying to preach so that, look.
Come on, gang.
Without him, men would continue to get hung for dating interracial.
Gang, with him, we got hung and beat up and stabbed and everything. Malcolm X came and put some little step to it, but he was controlled too. We ain't gonna talk about Malcolm X, because he's controlled. Every black leader we had was controlled.
I'm not controlled. For now, we outside.
I'm the new black leader. I want everybody to know that. I'm a spiritual kind.
Go to thecolony.life, sign up.
Yeah.
We're building a self-sustainable community for like-minded individuals.
Yeah.
We will change the world.
Yeah, I don't lie, cheat, or steal, but I still kill.
You just said you was finna light this bullshit right here for demons, and you said you a killer now?
Right.
You killed somebody before? That's a teardrop tattoo?
Next question.
Next time, have some Kool-Aid up in here for me, bro, because this is out of control. He got Fendi Boy in the room. Bro, that right there, we would have rolled all of y'all. For now. Dugard would have blacked. Let me call Dugard. I gotta tell him this. This is crazy. Folks, they said they had GDs and they called 54. This internet shit is wild as hell on the guys. Man, wild as fuck. Bro, Charleston's gonna be mad as hell when he see this. Y'all gonna be going back and forth all week after this. Who will win in a fight between Unc and Charleston White? Now, Cam, that's what you gotta set up. Because Charleston, the training and everything.
For sure, man. I don't think Charleston can fight.
You don't think so?
No, man, you ain't seen him. He always be like, with the guns and saying, I can't fight. That's why I shoot.
I seen him training.
Okay, he trained. Well.
This that dope fiend nod right here.
Listen, y'all talk about Charleston White. And I don't really want to talk about Charleston White, gang.
Hey, folks.
Come on, gang.
This man said...
What up, gang? What up, gang?
What up, gang? This man said...
We'll call you right back. We'll call you right back.
They had a meeting with some GDs and some other gangs in Chicago, and they had Fendi Boy in there.
Yeah. Oh, GD.
Goofy shit. Oh, bro.
They want to say Capone. Hey, what up, gang?
Hey. Wasn't it a video of him dissing Tupac?
No, it wasn't a video. I swear to God, on GD, don't do that. Not on her. Yeah.
You marching on Lucky?
No, I don't do that no more. Yeah, I'll stop.
Okay. All right, so I love you then. We good.
Yeah, I don't do that no more on GD.
All right, gang. Bro, they over here tweaking right now. I'm like, I had to call the dude thing.
On King Von. No, I ain't stop and do it again on King Von.
What'd he say? On King Von?
The phone just died.
Get him back on the phone.
That's who you merch on from now on.
Yeah, merch on Vaughn.
King Von, on Vaughn.
Merch on Vaughn, on bro.
On Vaughn, on the demon. On the demon, on Vaughn, on OTF.
There you go.
Yeah, stay merching on them and we good.
Yeah, we good.
Phone no.
I'm a demon, Slayer, but I couldn't kill my own demon.
I gotta call Cam back because this phone is dead.
Insane! Fuck God, mom.
Well, we in here tweaking with the all
right. Get him back on the line, please, because he pause this right now because we got to make sure he get all his footage.
I'm finna call him right now.
Pause this.
This one's finna go up.
Come on, Capone. You have my boy sent down 3 hours.
We ready?
Yeah, it's been 3 hours, gang.
Well, my phone didn't die, bro.
But 3 hours, though.
It was 44 minutes. That's how much time we.
But you talk so slow. Your questions take them an hour to come out for one question.
Half the time I don't even get to hit you with a follow-up question, man. I still wanted to touch on the young boy situation a little bit more.
I told you. Yeah, I want to touch on young boy too.
Pause.
Everybody touch on young boy.
Not everybody. Speak for yourself, player.
Come on, gang. No, listen. Everybody has let me tell you what happened in jail, right?
We in the most zestiest era in history.
When you go to jail, right?
Zest apocalypse.
When you go to jail, you got any kind of clout, any kind of money, anything, automatically you somebody bitch. Not in the sense of being somebody hoe getting fucked, but you automatically gotta take care of everybody. They gonna press you. So the way he is, he's rich, he's a millionaire, he's getting pressed. That's what I'm mama. Ain't no way out of the press when you got that much money. If he not checked in, he's getting pressed.
I don't know, man. I mean, young boy, he always been a firecracker,
It don't
bro.
matter. You gonna get pressed. If you got millions in jail, ain't got nothing, you get pressed. You cannot survive you can't survive like that. Sooner or later, you're gonna lose. And in jail, you don't wanna lose, you're gonna lose your booty. So before he loses booty, he gonna pay the little money that he got. Cause you gotta think about it, $1,000 to him will take care of the whole dorm. It ain't shit. And stop him from fighting or getting.
It's a zest apocalypse going on right now.
Come on, man.
He's in the feds.
Yeah, they fuck in the feds too.
Hey, you see that news headline? They said 5 men went to jail for twerking at the stoplight, blocking traffic. Y'all saw that?
So what do you think is going on? They was twerking
on the street.
They was trying to get the young boy. I'm like, they was trying to get in jail the young boy. Stop playing with me.
Yo,
they trying to get the young boy. They was NBA fans. Stop playing with me.
You finna have them boys on your
No, listen, I swear to God, Mom, you can't play with NBA. Because listen, NBA Chopper, outside the NBA Chopper, I swear to Mom, he came to the crib, he told me don't play with young boy, and I just played with young boy.
He came over here?
Yeah, he was in here. He said don't play with young boy. He said everybody play with young boy, something happened to. So that's why you don't hear nobody playing with young boy.
Everybody who played with Dude got something happened to.
Yeah. So tell Dude go to stay with me since I just played with young boy.
No. Hey, I seen Duga say a prayer one time, and one of our ops died like the next day on the game.
With me. They can't play with Sophia like that.
You see what's going on with Luce Cannon? Bro, ever since he came playing with us, whenever you see Duga with them candles in that dark in the circle, and he start doing that shit he be doing, start having all type of bad luck. Ever since that, look what's happening to Luce Cannon. We swept whacking them 4-0, defeated them. Like, this real spill, bro. So I'm just saying, bro, like it's forces at work out here, no doubt. Ain't gonna tell me he ain't a crackhead. Hey, that's that dog. Not that rock, that pit on the gas. Shout out Doug. I wish I was serving him. This crib so nice. You probably spent $15,000 a week.
Come on, gang. That's question Capone, man.
Chief.
Well, you brought up, people dying after they diss. What about little Reese? They called him the Grim Reaper.
Shout out Reese. He became a Muslim. He making progress in his life.
Yeah.
Free little Reese.
He boo-boo on himself and beat on girls.
Woman beaters is crazy.
Yeah, he woman beater. Listen, let me tell you something, right? There's a lot of people in Chicago, right? They're over-aggressive. And when you take these over-aggressive people out the trenches and put them in these good neighborhoods, they're gonna beat on the closest thing to them. That's what mama, like you ever heard that you could take the cat out the dog, but can't take the dog out the cat? I mean, how that shit go? You can take the man out the hood, but can't take the hood out the man?
Can't take the cat out the dog is wild.
Yeah, listen, I'll keep it real, right?
Wild.
So what I'm trying to say is this, right? You gotta be careful with them type of people, right? Because like, once you bad, you always bad until you choose to go good. And once you go good, you will never do bad again. So I like to say this. You talk about a lot of these bad people, right? And these people just bad. I mean, I love Chicago. I'm GD on Larry David. I'm keeping it real. Larry, Larry about to come on.
What dude got to just tell you who the merch on, bro?
On King Von.
There we go.
Von, I'm not playing. But I just gotta keep it real. But all this murder and all this stuff is senseless, and then we praise them and get them more clout by talking about them week after week after week. I'm tired of talking about these murderers and these killers, gang.
It's a conspiracy.
All right, that's all you want to talk about. It's other things to talk about. Talk about my spiritual beliefs. Talk about how I seen Jesus, gang.
What you saying about?
You know what I just seen, bro? And speaking of King Von, I just seen his cousin doing, he was like doing like a live interview. And in this interview, he said King Von's sister, Kayla B, was hooking up with NBA YoungBoy.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Listen, you got to hook up with your ops after they dead. That's what my mama.
No. while this was happening when he was alive.
You gotta do it when they're alive too. Listen, what y'all know about women is they vendetta. So anytime you make a woman mad, you know she's fucking your ops. Right? Listen, a woman
That's
that go
his
fuck
sister,
your
bro,
op.
not his girl.
Yeah, it don't matter. It's your family. All you gotta do is make her mad. Make a woman mad. They gonna treat you like they're your woman. It don't matter. They gonna fuck you know. I saw your mama. But you hate or you love. Listen, a lot of women think they pussy like a switch. They let that motherfucker off. Yeah. Von's sister, Coochie like a
Yo. Damn, folks, we don't got no Goulet. Uncle here wilding, saying Martin Luther King.
Just fuck King. King and
I feel
King too.
I feel
listen,
like this.
Listen, I want to take this time to say fuck. Let's say fuck all kings. What about the other king? T.I. King. I bought drugs from him. He sell drugs. He a young kid. I bought drugs from him in front of the trap. Gang, the trap really a trap.
Hold on, now be honest. What kind of drugs was it?
It was weed.
He lying.
I saw your mom. It was weed, but they had everything else.
He lying.
Karma. We bought it from him in the trap. Listen, I saw your mama. Listen, I saw mama. When you go around the trap, T.I. over here.
Bro, you can't be telling this right here, boy.
His son in the middle.
You can't drop the load in the trap.
Gang, when they yell your name.
But see, that's what them crackheads do.
Come on, gang.
Soon as they get in the jam, Ray and them over there got this. See, I know a hype when I see one on the gas, bro.
I'll just keep it real.
Well, how you gonna drop the load of their trap?
Because niggas want to buy. Everybody in Atlanta need to buy. And it be dry in Atlanta. Gay Atlanta.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I stay out of there. While I was down there doing some security work, I seen a group of in a circle. Like one of them had a Draco. One of them was twerking. One of them had a Draco, and the other one had a wig on.
Hey, nigga kill you in Atlanta with a thong on and a Draco.
I said,
I saw mama.
We in a grocery store, 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
Decepticon popped out the aisle. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, the drag leave you in the body bag.
Oh, damn.
Over there in Gay Atlanta. Right? Well, listen, we can't be playing with Gay Atlanta. Gay Atlanta still mad because they ain't been on since that John. Was that the John with long dreads? Since they ain't been on since that.
Oh, the crunk.
Yeah, since the crunk. They still trying to get crunk in Atlanta, but they all punks.
I ain't gonna lie, they got a very large population
of Zest monsters. Them Zest monsters there.
They got Zest masters down there.
So BH, man, I want to circle back, bro. What do you think about the whole Caleb B hooking up with the NBA YoungBoy?
That's just Chicago backdoor shit. You feel me? Like where we come from, like our females, like if they into that culture, that's how a lot of people loads get dropped. You know what I'm saying? She just doing what she was taught. You feel me? Because if you want to catch their load, you got to send the females over there to get it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you will see a female, she got a baby daddy from the op side and this side. Because Foden already told them, man, go over there, get on them. We got to get their load. Because when they get you, it's over pussy or money. Because if you really elite at what you do, your ops can't get close. So when they really want to get you, it's over money or pussy every time. That's just normal Chicago shit on the guy.
He acting like it's a setup, but it's not no setup, gang. Women are emotional. He try to act like it's set up. You can't control the woman coochie and it go everywhere. It fly.
Oh, hell no.
It fly. And it land in the hand of the ops.
It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that.
It land in the hand of the ops and they try to make it look good. Listen, she had sex with him on purpose, gang, to make to make him man.
See, I know other shit that comes. I know like other little things people don't know about this situation because like it was several bang outs that happened between these two sides. You see what I'm saying? And the way they was getting each other lows was them little females.
But King Von was even trying to have sex with old girl from over there from your end.
Who?
The dead girl killed got 60 bodies.
She don't got K.I. She don't got no 60 bodies.
But she 60 bodies. I'm from the streets, I know. But anyway, I'm from the streets, gang.
Bro, hell no.
I'm from the streets. But anyway.
Who was them 60 people? That's somebody's whole hood.
She got 60 bodies. Everybody know that.
Well, that's that internet goofball.
I'm from the streets.
Shout out G.I. Joe. Shout out Jakari.
Yeah, I know a brother. G.I. Joe, I did a lot of shit with him. She was a demon. She been killing people since 11. So my mama.
Well, hell no,
okay, now, Unc, are you familiar with BH's lawsuit that he's got going on right now?
Listen, I don't know if we can talk about BH. That's the one with the black gloves on?
Nah, the guy sitting right next to you.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, BH, big homie.
I'm a man of peace now.
I thought you said it was CC. I thought his name was CC. His name ain't CC.
BH, I call him BH. He goes by BH.
But listen,
you already know.
He in Diddy lawsuit, but you know how he got in there, right? All the interviews with you. You got him in a lawsuit, so you should be paying for his lawyer. He didn't get in there before the interviews, before you took him viral. Capone, it's your fault.
My lawyer was $15,000.
No, Capone got you in there.
Shout out Ed Zapp.
No, tell Capone to pay for your lawyer.
Shout out Ed.
Nobody knew you was around Diddy till that shit came out.
Shit, I was trying to tell motherfuckers before that, but they were saying I was a hater.
But I just feel like he in there, it kind of like, for me, I didn't know whether he was capping or not. I knew he was telling the truth because, like, I talked to him, but I ain't have no proof. But when I seen it, then I said, damn, all that shit say be true.
Oh, no.
So that just kind of me up. That put a stamp on you to know you ain't bringing out no bullshit. Not like real street stars. They be putting out like all bullshit. You put out some real street to the streets, right? I can vouch for that. Like when it was in that case, the around Diddy for real, right? So that was good by you for real. I don't know where you got him from.
I just sent Cam my email.
But we need to.
He seen my receipts.
But we need to keep him on because he's going to jail. So we need to interview him a lot, Capone, because he's going to jail. Because you know the lawsuit first, then the case.
He
talking too much.
They don't got their facts
he
right.
talking too much, Capone. He going down for that.
I'm fighting evil.
Illuminati
right
do not play. I'm half Illuminati, half street gang. They're not playing with him. That's why he in there.
You better not play with me.
He in there because he talk too much, Capone.
I ain't even really saying nothing. I can say a lot more shit, but I'll keep it in PG-13. Like I said, when somebody really want to pay me a real bag,
you gonna talk.
I can say some shit and I can show facts, receipts for it. So at the end of the day, they got me in there doing some gangster shit. You feel me? Let's say I protected the plaintiff. I'm upping guns on people. You know what I'm saying? I've been known to do that shit.
That ain't good up guns. That's a case. That's your case. Your case is coming for upping that firearm. I told you going to jail.
I ain't scared of that shit.
Yeah, you going to jail. Capone just got him hit again. Yeah. Shout out to Capone News.
I'm gonna get paid so much after that.
Your shit gonna go up.
Your
shit gonna go
I'll go
up.
up in there for a little while. I'm taking the door on first day though.
Yeah, gotta take the door.
I ain't playing none of that shit. Whoever the toughest nigga, I'm for the bro his
first day in jail, you gotta take the dorm and some ass.
What?
My fault. I swear to God, I ain't talking about you. I swear to God, I want to talk about you. I want to talk about you. I swear to God, my mama.
Hey.
I will not play with you like that. I will not play with you like that on her. I swear to God, my mama. I won't play with you like that. I won't play like that. I won't play like that. I won't play like that, gang. I won't play like that. We good? I won't play like that.
Nah, we not good, bro.
I won't play like that.
Just sit right there.
I won't play like that.
Just stay right there.
I won't play like that.
All right,
I won't play with you like that.
I'm
not trolling.
Hey, how much time we got?
We did about an hour.
We good right there?
No, keep it going, Capone. No. So we can forget about that question. So
I got quite a few more questions.
Yeah, let's go. Keep going.
What you guys think about them putting Odell Beckham and Drewski in there?
Huh?
They got Odell Beckham and Drewski in the same lawsuit.
Odell, he losing.
Drewski been taking booty. Listen, look on the internet. You gonna see Drewski got put on by two people. One was P. Diddy. The other is that white boy that just did that deal. He just did that deal with not Nickelodeon, because Nickelodeon, they been f***ing kids. The other one, what's that boy name? He give away all that money. Mr. Beats. Mr. Beats. Yeah, and Mr. Beats, he put Kaya on. He hit Kaya in the booty. This Illuminati secrets, gang. Yeah, Kaya. You know Kaya. No, not Kaya. Do the live. What's his name? Kai Central. Kai Sinet, what's his name? Yeah, he got hit in the booty too. So what I'm trying to say is, all of them get hit in the booty.
BH, what were you saying about Odell Beckham?
He just lost like a big endorsement deal because like my people were trying to put me on the phone with him. They say he was like crying and shit. Cause like I guess like this shit hurting his career and shit. Like this shit damaging them, but it's helping me. So shit. Cause I'm not never associated with this. That slip and slide shit is crazy. They said they was doing. You seen that?
I didn't.
They said they had a slip and slide. They was rolling on top of each other with oil on. Goofy as hell. It's a zest apocalypse right now.
How much do you think Odell Beckham Jr. lost over this?
Shit, they said it was $3 million deal he lost.
Damn.
But that's why I tell niggas with that blonde hair, you gotta be careful with that. You start wearing that blonde hair, they instantly start associating you with shit.
And they saying he was slipping and sliding on stuff?
Why y'all was about slipping and sliding? That sound kind of gay.
That's what they said in the paperwork.
Yeah, that's slippery. That's slippery.
So, bro.
That's a slippery situation, Cam.
That's a slippery situation on the gang. I just couldn't imagine being a grown man wanting to slip on some oil with some men. That's wild. If I would have saw that, multiple people shot, I ain't gonna lie. I would have probably crashed a little bit. No, Duke, I wouldn't let me crash.
But he talking about, you know what the 304 is,
Well, I
Capone?
don't know, though.
What the 304 is?
Yeah.
A hoe?
Yeah, you ever heard the 403?
No.
It's the same thing, but different. It's the chick with the dick.
Oh.
Yeah, the 403, you get those in the industry. I just want to put you on game.
I'm starting to get pissed off, Cam. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna stay away from the industry.
We could. Bro, what is this? Put that down, bro.
What is it?
I don't know. It's like some bullshit. It's like some wrapped up paper. He be smoking that for real?
Ain't no smoke. Next question, Capone.
Well, you know, recently, man, LA kind of went viral, man. A dude named Rockstar 2800 went up to the Marathon Burger grand opening. Now, this is, you know, off of Nipsey Hussle's brand, and his brother Black Sam has opened it, and his brother Black Sam didn't appreciate Rockstar being up there because, I guess, he was saying the Rockstar was allowing people to disrespect Nipsey Hussle without doing anything, and Rockstar and Nipsey Hussle knew each other. What was you guys' thoughts on that situation?
This is why I moved away from the West Coast, bro. They got the largest concentration of goofies that I ever seen. Like, I just never seen, because, like, these could not survive where I'm from. Like, Whack 100 would have been alive probably like 48 hours or something like that. Like, you couldn't be Luce County where I'm from. The shorties finna patch you. Some 15-year-olds finna catch you and nail your ass. Like, I don't know what they be having going on out there, but I removed myself because it ain't no way, because, bro, Black Sam don't play about Nip.
Well, first of all,
that footage, when Nip on the ground, Black Sam the one giving them CPR.
What about the footage of Nipsey Hussle taking the penis out the girl mouth?
No. I'm not
they
gonna
got some gay stuff with Nipsey Hussle right now. It's all on the internet. Whack 100 put it out.
No, that's
Whack
fake.
100, it's not fake.
That's fake.
Whack 100 got real news, gang. That shit real.
I can't be on camera with that. I can't be associated
real,
with that.
Gang. That shit real.
I fuck with Sam and them.
I fuck with them too, but that Nipsey Hussle out there, he doing the do. Ain't no wrong with it. Gang straight the same.
I'm a real gangster though.
Well,
I took an oath.
Listen. They said Nipsey Hussle had his girl.
They ain't no they.
No,
dude,
they got it on camera.
Dude who was ducking, trying to teleport on his phone when I seen him, he said that. That shit fake on the guy.
They got it on camera.
Where the footage at?
They got it. Whack got it.
Well, he said
they trying to extort his mom.
Say he was with my mama the other day.
But
my mama would have smoked his ass.
Listen, they are extorting right now. They're extorting. There's people right now saying to give them money. Well, they won't release it. When they don't pay the bill, they're gonna release it. Right now, they're extorting them.
They not extorting BH and them,
Baby,
bro.
They extorting them.
No, they not, bro.
All right.
No, they is not.
What were you saying? You were saying Black Sam is standing on business.
Bro, Black Sam don't play, bro. He was in the county running fades with. If you ain't hear about him running fades with motherfuckers with Munchie B, Lil Homie.
Yep, I heard that.
Bro, Black Sam don't be playing that, bro. And people just take whatever Whack say, like, who is dude? What do he do? He a truck driver. The man told us he had a $200 million deal with the government of Congo for some diapers. Where's these diapers at? Bro, leave me out that California goofball shit, though. Because, like, these niggas are goofballs, G.
Bro, Chicago ain't perfect
What'd you
either,
say?
bro. Y'all got some shit going over there that ain't exactly normal either, bro.
Over where?
Come on now.
Oh, I'm not condemning the whole California, bro. But they have a population of dorks.
No, gang.
That get together online,
from California,
bro.
gang. No,
they get together
gang
online,
on 6-0
bro.
on Hood.
Because there's a lot of real deal members in
gang
Cali.
On Brick Baby, stop playing.
But the real guys don't even look at them like, man, they say, man, them is nerds. Like, I'm not condemning the whole California, bro. I know a lot of real solid guys out there, but like, these dorks gotta stop, bro. The revenge of the nerds gotta come to an end.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this. Since he said this, listen, I with California, right? But on that situation right there, the only thing I don't like about California is if from out of town, they gangs click up against you. That type of shit, I really ain't rocking with.
You ain't gonna beat the West. You gotta respect the politics.
But the thing about the West is...
But that ain't, them is not these nerds. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Cause bro, I take 100 pictures a day. Nobody ever says anything to me about none of these guys, ever, period. Only on YouTube, Revenge of the Nerds, these dorks get together. It's like a cult of these goofies. They call each other. I seen 2 of them holding hands dancing on Clubhouse before.
Stop playing with me. How you gonna see on Clubhouse? Clubhouse, you talk on the vocal.
Oh, well, what's that shit? What's that, the 100 show?
Oh, Whack 100.
See, that shit is all goofy to me. I don't even be like, somebody sent me a little stream. They paid me to get on the stream. I get on there. And then 10 seconds before that, everybody, oh, CC, I with you. You get on the stream, not everybody hating. What is this? Like, what is this?
The internet.
Bro.
See, look,
I
he
fuck
think
with
he,
no,
he
no,
the whole thing about him,
nothing. I
this
don't
nigga
think
think that he's
bro.
still saving, kidnapping people, and doing all this gangster shit still. Like, he don't understand the internet space we play.
I don't play, though.
See, he ain't made for the internet. You should have kept him in the streets. You should have kept him doing security, Capone.
But see, people with me because they know I'm not playing.
Yeah. Keep him doing security, Capone. He done try to attack me 3 or 4 times in this whole interview.
Yes, where I come from, you say a man's name, you better be ready to slide that day. Like, it ain't no going down to the burger spot and kicking it in peace. No, motherfucker gonna pop out on your ass.
Yeah,
I haven't seen none of these die or bleed, none of them.
That's one thing about Chicago.
I want to see somebody die, though.
People are still sliding in California. It's just not, those guys aren't on the internet.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But the YouTube geeks think that they say the YouTube streets, they think it's the real streets. That shit is lame. Meanwhile, people that me and my guys is helping, females doing interviews now. Cause now the story's gonna come out about all of the work that we've been doing. And these been saying, oh, he's a liar. But now, all these ladies coming out, then what they finna say? So now they gonna start attacking the females, right?
They gonna still say you're a liar because it's the internet.
Right, but ain't nobody saying protect women and kids, though.
Yeah, I ain't finna play with you with that.
That's corny to me. I don't respect it.
I ain't finna play with you with that.
Phone now, on the guys. I'm selling out meet and greets. I'm doing safety classes for children. We going to orphanages, dropping off food and toys, and these guys on here playing cornball shit. How can anybody respect it? I couldn't even talk about it no more. I said, man, this fake. We was really finna hurt y'all.
Doing the same shit, bro.
You say what?
Come on, bro. You got a lot of dudes that are from Chicago
he
that
from
are
LA.
making
He gonna be on
content
your...
too.
Man, I'm not saying what I'm talking about. In Chicago, no matter how, look how goofy 50 Boy is. He'll still smoke your ass though. Right or wrong. Cause he know motherfuckers trying to smoke him. You could not push up to somebody's family restaurant, bro. Motherfuckers finna nail your ass in front of everybody. In front of everybody. It ain't finna be no talking, bro. Phone no. It ain't finna, then they got, cause Adam 22 run Cali, I see. This shit, wow. And he's scared of us. He got me blocked. He blocked me, hillbilly. And he making me mad, man.
Who's making you mad? Oh.
What is this?
What's going on, man? We can't I gotta blur that, bro.
That ain't no weed, it's sage.
Yeah, I know, but YouTube isn't gonna agree.
Well, I gotta follow YouTube guidelines then.
I'm sorry. Yo, what's going on, man, with GS Little Ronnie, man?
Damn, get money, Little Ronnie. Rest in peace to Ronnie and that child, man. Like, I don't know. Like the way everybody just handling that is crazy. I have empathy for the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like her grandmother and stuff. People mourn in different ways. You know, I was always taught women and kids off limits. So, you know, like seeing him run, and they, you know what I'm saying, they walked them down and shit like that. I think it's unfortunate. I think we got to have a change in our culture eventually, somehow, some way. No, I'm pushing for it. I'm trying to work on some little stuff, but like these guys make me so mad. Like I kind of want to revert to like old habits, but I'm progressive. I just feel like there has to be more concern showed for the babies, man. Like,
Right.
She 5, bro.
Right. Capone, you know, I felt just like him, Capone, right? But then look on the internet now, you see the mama with that $40,000 bouncing her ass, talking about we rich, right? And that was money that people donated. I donated money that I want back.
That's crazy.
Right? So it's like, for me, it's like when a child dies, you know, we feel sad for a minute, but then we kind of like don't feel sad no more when the mama do something like that, right? So I just feel like we should like stop talking about it now, because like she messed that up. She messed that up when she did that. There's been plenty more kids that died and mamas didn't do that. So in this world, when people die, we can't really cry no way because they got to come back in another body, because we don't understand what life is. But when something like that happens, we should cry, but we shouldn't cry when a mama do that. When a mama do that, if she don't cry, we shouldn't cry.
What about Charleston White dissing the 5-year-old daughter who got killed?
But Charleston White only did that for one reason. He did that because the mama didn't want to give him no sex. The first time, no, I'm keeping it real. The first time when he said it, he said something good about it, right? But then off camera, she hit him up like that was good. I appreciate what you said. And he tried to go right in. And after that, she got mad. He got glad, and he said, "F the baby." Matter of fact, he said, "F that dead ass baby."
Wild. That's crazy.
And she said the same
they're gonna
thing.
start messing with Charleston because he dissed the baby.
Yeah,
but what do you guys think about that? You think it's true?
What?
The people will stop messing with Charleston White over that.
They ain't stop messing with him for dissing Dissy Hustle, for dissing Dirk, for dissing Duck, for dissing everybody else.
You may see a few people stand on a little business about it, but
this the internet.
Yeah, like our culture is just all like
those are
mostly
grown men though that were in the streets. This is a baby, bro.
Gang, ain't nobody in the streets. It's the internet. There's nobody. Listen, I love the baby, right? And Charleston White made one point. He said, when the baby died, they knew who the killers was. Everybody got choppers. Nobody pulled up the slide for the baby. Nobody pulled up the ride for the baby. But they gonna ride on Charleston White, it don't make sense. So if they ride on Charleston White,
nobody's riding for the baby.
But they ride on Charleston White, but didn't ride for the baby, it don't make sense. I think that either everybody should kill each other or everybody should stop killing. Either or.
It's only been a week, man. I mean, you know, Get Back, they say,
no, Get Back happened
no
fast.
Date, bro.
Get Back, listen, Charleston White mama live in Terre Haute, his grandmama, his family, his cousins. Bodies gotta drop if it's war. Man, this the internet, it ain't no war. But just for clicks and views, likes and comments.
They definitely been getting, they definitely been going at it though. It's blood spilling in the streets right now, though.
Yeah, not nobody blood that's talking on the internet.
For sure.
Street people blood getting spilled, and we getting rich talking about it. Let's just talk about it.
Have you guys ever been in a party or a club and heard your ops music or somebody you hate, their music playing?
Man, I hate it in Diddy parties. They always play Nelly. Every time I went to Diddy party, they played that. I hated that shit. Hot in Here just came on because it was really hot in there, so they kept on playing Hot in Here. So take off all your clothes. The theme song to take off all your clothes.
I done been in the club with folk now, and they play the other side shit, and we're marching right to the DJ booth every time. But like lately though, like the guys be like, look, if you gonna play them, you gotta play some of the guys shit. I've been seeing a lot more diplomacy with some of the older guys, you feel me? Like the shorties ain't even trying to go to the club, hold on. But I done definitely been a part of that, going to the DJ booth, hey, we ain't doing that. I just seen that before.
What do you think about Memo 600 throwing up GD and dancing to the GD anthem?
Trolling.
Shit, most of the BDs was GDs first. I feel like Memo is just on his grown man shit, bro, cause like, all the 600s they be going at it with each other. You feel me? I don't really want to speak on their politics too much, but like, you heard what Capone said. Shit, he said he doing that because of us, because of his home team.
We're recording. He eating. He taking an eat break. You can do me till he get back.
All right, Unc, man, I wanted to ask you about this, man. Nelly recently did an interview, and in the interview, he mentions your name.
Right, but he trolling, he playing. He acting like, you know, that I really took that blunt out of that man's nose, right? He kind of trying to act like...
Well, I didn't get a chance to watch it because it was like a 3-hour interview, so can you talk about what Nelly actually said for me real quick?
Right, it was kind of crazy. He basically talked about a time with me, him, and Don Juan was in the studio, right? And
Snoop, too.
But listen, we can't really talk about Snoop because I didn't see Snoop that day. See, Snoop was kind of weird. Like, he ain't let me really come around him. So he was like in a different part of the whole studio. The studio was real big. The only reason why Don was there, because Nelly ordered some 403s. You remember I told what the 403s was, right?
What's the 403?
Yeah, Nelly ordered some 403s that day.
What is that?
It's like same like a girl, but it got a dick. It's the same like a 304.
Oh.
I swear to my mom, I can't make this shit up. Listen,
wow.
Nelly ordered a 403 from Don Juan, because Don Juan be having both, right? So that's why Don Juan was there. He did put that blunt in his nose, but he didn't try to pass it to me. He passed it to Nelly, and Nelly actually hit it. Let's talk about it. Since they want to play, let's talk about it.
What, hit a 403?
He hit the 403 too, but he hit the blunt out of Don Juan's nose.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though.
They be on that freaky shit. That's what I'm mama.
I was down in St. Louis bodyguarding this lady named Brittany Ireland, right?
I know her. She's Nelly.
Damn, bro. She was having a whole argument with a 403 over a dude, a famous guy. I ain't gonna say his name.
Nelly. See, he don't be want to tell her names, but I know. Look, she used to fuck with Nelly, gang. So got my mama.
Were you surprised that Nelly even mentioned your name?
No, I ain't surprised. The interview went up. Listen, Nelly ain't did nothing in years, right? The moment I come out, release the fact and say release my name, and I don't want the 50 million, he gonna say my name. No, I still want the 50 million, right? That didn't solve the problem. I was kind of like thinking that would, but now since he said my name, I still want the 50 million. I'm from St. Louis. I'm from Back No City. See, I made him say my name, but say my name when nobody around you. Say, Unc, I love you if you not playing games. That's what I got my mouth.
There's other ways to get that 50 million, though.
No, yeah. It's hard to get 50 million for somebody that's in debt. A lot of people don't know that. Nelly in debt. So I'm gonna troll him 50 million worth and tell all the secrets.
I be knowing some of the celebrities I know, they be saying your name and shit. They be knowing shit about you.
Yeah, they don't want to talk about it. Listen, the craziest shit that ever happened to me when I booked, and you know that nigga that sing, ain't I putting on? You know that nigga right there?
I don't know who that is. No.
I mean, everybody know him, but they kind of like not know him because he got signed by T.I. He made that song, Ain't I, Young L.A., but then he went out because he went no more famous no more.
Shit.
You know what I'm talking about?
Young L.A. trending right now.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know the name Young L.A., yeah, but I just don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? He wore tight ass jeans back in the day. He had the mohawk.
Okay.
Come on, listen. One time I brought him to St. Louis, right? And listen, he was on Molly real bad. I swear to God, mom, like, listen. So listen, in St. Louis, when he came to St. Louis, he's like, listen, when I get there, I'm gonna do this feature, but I need Molly. The whole time, I ain't never really seen Molly, but somebody had some ice. I swear to God, mama. So he came down, right? So when he came down, like, you got that Molly. I'm like, damn, I don't really want to give it to him at first. I'm like, yeah, I got it. I'm gonna get you back to the house. So we get to the studio, we do the little verse and shit. He like, man, I'm gonna stay a couple more days. You got that Molly, right? I'm like, yeah, I got it. It's at the house. So we get back to the house. I'm like, fuck, I gotta go and give him this goddamn shit. But I'm gonna give it to him right before we go to the club. Cause we about to go to the club. And I remind you, in St. Louis, it's about, I swear to God, mama, it's below something, because it's below something. It's cold, it's freezing. It's cold, it's freezing. And mind you, we went to the mall early, we got a whole lot of coats and shit, right? So I'm like, fuck, I'm finna go and give him this shit. So I go in the room to get dressed. Now mind you, it's cold. So I'm in this motherfucker putting on all kind of shit. I remember putting on like 2 t-shirts because it's hella cold. I put my thermal on, my hoodie on, everything. I grabbed the pole, whatever. But I remember I had gave him that shit, so I get back in the car. I get out the house, get back in the car. I'm like, damn, it's time to go. I look up like where he at. He walked out my house, I swear to God on my mama, naked. I swear to mom, he walked out naked, man, so he's hot. But he wasn't really naked, he had some pants on, no shirt. It was sort of like you naked in St. Louis, because it was freezing. This nigga got in the car and performed in St. Louis. I swear to God, mama, you can look it up. He performed damn near butt naked in St. Louis, high off ice. He thought it was Molly.
Damn. And what were you guys thinking at that time when you seen this?
No, I was thinking like, damn, I'm glad he think it's goddamn me Molly. Shit. I thought I'm glad he knows ice. But he do ice. But he know now.
So ice meaning meth?
Yeah, I made him do meth. That's what I'm mama. Oh, GD. But look, he came to St. Louis talking about he was.
Bro, what Duke I tell you to merch on, bro?
No, I'm on my bad. On King Von. Hey, pull the camera back a little bit, gang.
That's it, man. You guys be doing them dirty in St. Louis, man.
No, we had to do that. Listen, how you go? Listen, we got a thing in St. Louis, right? And Karma 2 said it best. In St. Louis, you gotta buy everything in small quantities, right? Like, it's good. Like, if you buy like a 3-5 from somebody, it's good. But if you try to get like an ounce or something, it ain't gonna be the same. We gotta pull a switcheroo in St. Louis. Let's get Karma 2 just said that. I saw your mama. It made a lot of sense to me.
Okay, now have you guys seen Iggy Azalea? You know, she kind of been having some back and forth with Kanye today. Did you guys have a chance to check that out?
Look at that.
Iggy Azalea, ain't that Playboy Cardi baby mama?
Yeah. So Kanye started it, you know, basically saying that he could have slept with her, but he didn't do it, basically out of respect for, you know, all the rappers that she's been with, that he's friends with.
Who, baby mama?
Playboy Cardi.
Everybody in the industry, we each other. Listen, let me tell you something nobody don't know. We got to pass around. You know in the hood how we pass around the girls is the same way in the industry. Ain't nothing changed, except everybody got a little change.
They pass the guys around to each other too.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Well, Iggy Azalea came back and accused Kanye of basically sending penis pictures to other men and sharing his fantasies with them.
That's about right.
And I guess this is something he does throughout the industry.
Yeah, that's about right. Listen, you got to send a dick pic. Ain't nothing wrong with that. At least he not going in. He got to kill his imagination, gang. It ain't for real, it's for fake. The world is simulation. So if Kanye want to send dick pics, Kanye can send dick pics. Kanye for president, man. I'm voting for him.
Let's talk about something you keep saying, simulation, right? Professor James Gates is a string theory expert. He's a master of quantum physics, right? In the equations in string theory, he found error-correcting codes. Having error-correcting codes in string theory, error-correcting codes you only find in computer language. Computers are written in cubic, or you got to use Python, computer languages like that. Him finding error-correcting codes pretty much proves that we are living in the simulation.
Listen. Reason why I say simulation, because can't nobody understand what we really living in, right? Listen, when energy, sound, and frequency come together, it forms clay-like shapes of bodies, flat planets, fake oceans, fake air. Because you know when you breathe in air, you're not breathing in air, you're breathing in information. It's like he said, it's the programming. But the world ain't like a simulation, it's kind of like spiritual. And we dreaming. We kind of like in God mind. Though a lot of people don't know.
Okay, I'm going to go back a little bit real quick. Do you guys remember when Kanye West said his mom was sacrificed?
Yes, long live Donda.
What you don't know about the sacrifice is you can't leave Earth with attachments. And like, when you go in, you gotta find out who your family really is, right? So you think he sacrificed his mother, but that wasn't his mother inside that body, right? Because you read the Bible, Jesus said his mother and his brother followed the same father.
You're talking about he ain't a crackhead.
Kanye and his mother worship different fathers, but from the same mother, Sophia. So you gotta sacrifice her for the fame.
A$AP Rocky said he stopped dropping albums because every time he dropped the album, somebody in his family died, man.
Yeah, they gotta die. They gotta die.
He stopped dropping albums because of that.
Yeah.
Several artists come out to say this. You think it's a coincidence?
You gotta die. Listen, one thing you don't understand.
You ever heard about that, Ken?
Listen.
I remember seeing him say that, yep.
But it's power in the name, right? The more people say your name, the more you go up. And whoever harness that power, whoever own that name, own the power. So what they do is this, right? So if something tragic happened or some I can't say this word, humiliation, how you say that word? Yeah, humiliation rituals, right? For people to say your name. The more people say your name, whoever harness that power, the more power they get. Because the world is spiritual, it's full of magic.
What's your thoughts, BH?
I firmly believe that.
Don't you think that's like a crazy thing to say about your mom?
Well, ain't nobody got no mama. I don't know who inside my mama. That's why I got my mama. How do you know? Listen, everybody get reincarnated, gang. So you don't know who inside your mama? Listen, let me tell you this. I had a friend, and I'm not gonna say their name. They killed somebody. That person came back in their mama, and he had to kill him again. I saw my mama.
You ever killed somebody?
Can't talk about that. I died 5 times.
Somebody smoked you 5 times?
Yeah.
Overdose?
Same person. In different bodies.
So right now, there's that K-Flock trial going on. I don't know if you guys had a chance to check it out.
I'll be in tune with it.
Now, right now, one of K-Flock's friends is on the stand testifying, and he's actually testifying against K-Flock. Now, what makes this even more crazy is that this guy got shot, and he's on the stand testifying that K-Flock actually, went and put in work for him after he got shot. And he's on the stand, cooperating these things, man. It's nuts, bro. Like, that's his homie. K-Flock went and put in work for this dude, and this dude is on the stand testifying against him.
I got this. It's the streets, Capone. You supposed to testify in the streets. The streets about being disloyal, not loyal, Capone. You supposed to snitch. It's about getting out, right? The moment you go to jail, you gotta think, get out. I told my mama, because the streets about being disloyal. If you can kill, you can snitch. What's the difference? What's the difference between a killer and a snitch? Man, they gonna snitch when they offer 5 minutes. It's a code.
Everybody don't snitch, though.
In this new era, everybody snitch.
But at the end of the day, though, when it comes to this, that shit just look bad. That's why I tell all the young guys, bro, do something different. Do something else. Pick a different path. Because this gonna be your future. Going behind the wall for your life at 20? Some of them boys in there virgins right now.
But listen, they ain't virgins.
Why?
But if you go to jail at 20, it's good. Because if you don't go to jail at 20, you're going to be dead by 21.
Jail do keep some guys.
The jail is kind of like protection, Capone. Being in jail and being a Muslim.
The Muslims, don't they? Snap. The Muslims get busy in there, though.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa
alaikum salam.
I hate to see them young guys throwing their life away. Like
they gonna go to jail, be Muslims. As soon as you go to jail, they give you a magic carpet. I was telling mama. And they tell you don't sleep on your back, on your stomach, because the shaitan gonna go in your booty.
Didn't they say King Solomon had the magic carpet in the Bible?
You gotta keep the magic carpet. You gotta keep it. When you go to jail, they give you a magic carpet. And they tell you don't sleep on your stomach. That's what I'm on.
They told you that?
Yeah.
Hey.
I was Muslim. I was Sunni. I took my shahada. My shahada.
Shahada.
But I quit being a Muslim because I had to give zakat. I'm not finna give zakat. That means you gotta give all your shit away. So I ain't gonna be no Muslim. I ain't giving zakat.
Tell them what agnostic is.
Yeah, I'm not. He know what agnostic is. He know what it is. That was the first religion, the only religion, but it's not a religion. But it's where every religion came from, stems from. Because let me tell you this, they kind of like cut it off from the Bible, like the Book of Thomas. You know Adam had a book. Adam really left notes. They cut that out the Bible. But Capone like to talk about spiritual shit, so we ain't gonna talk about that on here.
They be digging it though in the comments.
Capone don't want to talk about that. He's the demon, gang. Every time I talk about spiritual shit, they don't want to talk about it.
I feel like Cam.
Gang, we can't talk about it.
Trying to stay true to his business model.
No, we don't talk about. Listen, he don't talk about religion. He don't talk about that. He don't believe in this shit. I cannot talk about God on his shit.
Let me talk about whatever I want.
But he don't let me talk about spiritual. I talk about like Jesus' gangster shit. I tell the real religion.
I think it's the fingernails why you don't like you doing it.
Everybody, the Egyptians had fingernails. I'm Egyptian. Gang, the people at chemists wasn't nothing but, let me tell you something. Listen, that everybody always hit me up, ask me, I get power from everything that I do. The diamonds in my teeth, they not to shine. You go look it up, the chemics, what they have, the diamonds in their teeth. They drill them out, they put the diamonds in their teeth, right? It's for spiritual shit. Everything I do is to connect on a spiritual level.
That's whatever that is right there will me up.
It made you do everything you just did at the beginning of the video. It made you act up. Cause like what it do is, if you already like got demons in you, it kind of like bring them out.
Well, I ain't acted up there.
You acted up. You done try to kill me. You attacked me 3 times already.
You be tweaking, bro. I fuck with you, but like
You attacked me 3 times. How you with me attack me 3 times? You pulled a gun out on me last time. You attacked me 3 times on this interview. I can't keep on doing this shit with you. I'm not gonna keep on doing this with you if you gonna keep on doing that shit.
Tell her what you
Bro,
did.
we do content. We ain't here to kill. We do content, gang.
He ain't gonna tell y'all what he did though, but he can tell her I pulled a gun on him. That's crazy.
This weigh all this weight, and he got a gun. Why you got a gun for? You weigh all that weight for?
Because ain't nobody finna fight with me. You seen Luce Cannon and what? They ain't wanna fight. So you know, you gotta demonstrate sometimes.
Next question, gang. I feel like I'm on no jumper.
What do you guys think
Damn.
about Whack 100 and Luce Cannon falling out, and then Luce Cannon going to No Jumper and doing an interview with Brick Baby, which has been like Whack 100's, biggest beef that he's been having.
Bro, listen.
Hey.
Luce Cannon want to be 6'0" so bad. Only thing about Brick Lady is that he really 6'0".
Shout out Big Duga.
He really stepped from there.
Duga the only boogeyman.
And so when Brick Baby came out and like Luce Cannon ain't from over there, all Luce Cannon can do is try to get cool with Brick Baby now for credit. Cause like being around the Pyru don't get you credit with the Crips. Gang, he say he from 6'0" and he not from 6'0", gang. He not from Slauson. And I put that on 6'0".
You see they got
right?
screenshots of them.
One thing about Brick Baby really from Slauson, gang. He took me over there. So when you dealing with shit like that, he doing that to kind of like make himself look like he from the streets, gang. Luce Cannon is a real, only thing loose is his booty. And the whole part. Yeah, booty hole brown, sexy red, St. Louis.
Whack and Luce got a fake beef.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's fake, man.
No, it's fake. It's all for
I think
views.
they might be having some real problems.
Gang, No Jumper tried to go up off my homicide. They doing anything for views over there, gang.
You ain't see the screenshots from Duga?
What's the last thing went up on No Jumper? What's the last thing went up on No Jumper? Be honest.
Did you hear the stuff that Luce was saying about him though? I don't know, bro. That type of stuff is like hard to fake, man.
No, you can fake it. Listen, if your platform is down, you don't get no views, you fuck all your guests, what else you gonna do? He fucking the guests and his employees, right? Motherfuckers don't wanna go to No Jumper no more. Adam is banned, gang, it's over. Listen, the only time they went up was with me, when they tried to get me killed, Orlando Brown, when they tried to get him raped by 4 extra, right? Other than that, they don't go up. When this nigga keep on mentioning them, listen, the only time they got a little clout when he mentioned him about the rape shit in the case. Other than that, nobody talks about No Jumper. I'm tired of hearing about No Jumper, gang.
No, I agree with you on that.
No Jumper. They gonna jump right in your booty.
So let me get this straight. You guys think the Whack and Luce will be back cool here real soon.
They never stop being cool. It's for views, gang. Listen. You know it's for views when they sat down with you right next to you. Every time you see that old man, you see his little minion right next to him. Right? So they gotta make a fake beef because every time Luce Cannon do an interview, it can't get over 10,000 views.
Damn.
I don't know, man. I mean, I did see Luce Cannon beat those guys up in No Jumper, and
but he can't get over 10,000 views.
There's no way that was fake.
And then Adam said he could never come back up there, right?
But he back up there.
Oh, man, that shit all bullshit.
Listen, I'm telling you, you don't know what you really be seeing, gang. You be seeing content. But, you know, you the news, you talk about anything.
The man God said to him, I hope Brick Baby ain't gonna fall for that.
Brick Lady.
Brick Lady. I hope dude ain't gonna fall for that shit you and Wack doing. He said he will. You ain't see that?
But then he's up there working with Brick Baby.
But you don't know about Brick Baby. Look, I know about Brick Baby for real.
Like what?
No,
all bullshit.
No, listen. Brick Baby is like this. He a real 6'0" again. But when he in content mode, he'll do content with you. Like Brick like that. Like, so wherever you come at, Brick on. So trust and believe he came at Brick on content, and Brick gonna go and get paid, do content. That's all I'm gonna tell you about that. They fiending for content down there in No Jumper. Brick gonna lose his job if he don't do content.
They had to know it was content. When the man said, he slapped me, I fell down, they took my chain and I ran.
Now, if he fell down, it's still been a crack in that concrete.
One of the biggest things that's been going on is this Big Meech and 50 Cent beef.
Right.
Did you guys get a chance to see that 42 Doug gave Big Meech $100 grand?
Listen.
A Detroit player.
No, listen. You gotta understand, right? 42 Doug, these be half fake street niggas trying to get respect from other half fake street niggas. Once Meech got caught up in that snitching, he kind of like lost the street code. But for people like 42 Doug, that really ain't never been in the streets, they gotta get that code from somewhere, that credit, so they'll give you $100,000.
Doug's been in the street.
No, the industry is not the streets, gang.
Doug was in the street. He was in the street.
But come on, gang, stop playing on me. Once you transform to the industry, they don't let rough niggas in the industry, gang. I'm telling you, all rough niggas do not be in the industry. If you're a real rough nigga, you're not in the industry, gang. Only thing in the industry is something that can be controlled.
That's a good point right there, but Doug was outside.
Doug get control too.
I see him.
Listen, so why he ain't responding yet? Listen, he said show the paperwork, and then the paperwork got showed, he ain't say shit after that. He still gave him $100,000 after that.
You think he asked for it back?
No, he ain't want it back. Nigga, he wanted a picture. He want a picture. Nigga, he want a picture with Big Meech. Everybody paying for pictures with Big Meech. That boxer, he paid $1 million for a picture with Meech.
What boxer?
That one boxer he ain't never lost. Ooh, that one boxer, yeah, Floyd. He paid $1 million for a picture with Meech.
Hell no.
That's what I got on my mama. Everybody want the clout.
Oh, no, man.
He gave him a book bag full of money. Look it up on the internet. He gave him a book bag full of money for a picture, gang, and played dominoes with him. He played dominoes with him for $1 million. Stop playing with me. Imagine what Meech would have did for $2.
Taking some of these bags.
No, but he couldn't pay his bills, gang. He living in B&Bs.
A lot of motherfuckers be doing that.
But Meech live in B&Bs, gang. This is fact. He try to say he bought the mansion, but how you buy the mansion unless you be a B? I guess you be a B when you ain't 30 in. Come on, the feds took all his money. His son spent the $5 million for 50. 50 ain't really give him $5 million. He gave him $1 million, but he thought it was 5. He spent it like it was 5. So I don't want to talk about that.
Did you guys have a chance to check out 1090 Jake's breakdown of Big Meech's paperwork?
I did. And 1090 Jake, you would count on him to tell you who's snitching, right? But everybody's scared to put a name on it. Everybody say it looks like, maybe this. Come on, gang, say what it is and what it ain't.
A lot of people is pussyfooting around.
They pussyfooting around with it. Ain't nobody everybody's scared to say he a snitch because they really want a relationship with him. So you got to watch out for that. Listen, The internet is the new streets, so it's all fake.
I agree. Yeah.
Well, I talked to somebody else who has gotten a whole bunch of paperwork from a bunch of BMF cases. And I'm going to be interviewing him soon. But he told me on the phone that there is nowhere in anybody's paperwork where Big Meech tells anybody to snitch or to do anything like that in nobody's paperwork.
Why would he tell you to snitch? You gonna say that for yourself, ain't you? Why would I tell
Well,
you
they're
to do?
accusing him of doing it through a third party. So Meech was supposed to be telling Tammy what to do.
But they got a voice recorder of Tammy doing that. But the only problem is that's AI. Lights, camera, action. Gang, at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. The demon just woke up on GD.
We were talking about 1090J clearing Big Meech. I think BH. I think you were talking, right?
Yeah, so I feel like all this third party, I just feel like as black people, we got bigger things to worry about. I feel like we got other shit to worry about, man. Like, man, Meek was gone 20 years. Who do 20 years and told? You feel me? Like, if you told, you supposed to come home before that. So
No, you don't. Listen, if you snitch, but you a known, like, real big drug dealer, you gotta stay in jail for about 20 years. Cause they gotta make everybody forget about you before they let you go. Yeah, we said we've been here a long time. I'm tired.
Come on, man. Come on, Unc. All right. I mean, he did do 20 years, but I don't think he was ever supposed to get out for what he got caught for.
what they gave him 25 years. You know, I feel like when you surrender all of that, he surrendered millions, cars. They made millions off auctions and stuff of his property. I feel like that had something to do with the sentence he got. Because, I mean, shit, ain't nobody saying Terry snitched. He got out first. What's that about? Why ain't nobody calling him a snitch? And he the reason they got indicted because all them hours of wiretaps he had on the phone.
So you guys don't feel like 1090J cleared him?
Clear what?
Man, if it ain't no paperwork saying that the man ratted, bro.
Let me ask you something, BH.
All right.
If you're committing crimes, you're in the streets, right? And I come along and I introduce you to somebody who I know is a federal informant, and I don't tell you, what is that?
Entrapment?
No,
That's Meech. That's Meech.
That's not entrapment.
That's Meech.
That's perfectly. The cops can do that. You can do that. I'm saying, what does that make me?
Meech, Big Meech.
That make you a cooperator. For sure.
It make you Big Meech, gang.
It make you a cooperator.
I think I'm Big Snitch on Larry David. I think I'm Big Snitch on Larry David.
I think if he wasn't introducing Tammy to people, he would have a case. But he introduced Tammy to people. And, you know, behind the scenes, there's another dude from BMF who I heard was on the phone with Big Meech and was going off on him because he was like, yo, what the f***? You tried to introduce me to Tammy back in 2018. What the f*** is that about?
That dude Cuffy?
No,
it wasn't Cuffy. It was another. That's what I'm
Listen,
saying. It was another dude.
It's over with for me. Listen, it's over with for Meech in the streets, but not for the internet, right? He's gonna continue to get money, get booked, everything on the internet. Now, him going to get some bricks, I don't know. But his money is not gonna go down. He's still a legend, gang. A lot of people don't make it back from where he came from. Listen, he made it back from the pits of hell to tell a story, right? So, all of that to say this, he's not going nowhere, gang. He's not going nowhere. Black people ain't got nothing to hold on to, gang. You snitch no matter what you is, gang. He our legend. Listen, they don't give us too much shit to hold on to. So if they give us Meech, we gotta hold on to him, snitch or not.
Well, I'm gonna switch to some
Please.
Dallas news, man.
Please switch.
Rainwater and Jen Lee.
Who the fuck is Rainwater and Jet Li?
Kind of got in a little fight at South by Southwest.
Nobody give a fuck about that. Who was them?
Oh yeah, he sprayed him with the mace.
Sprayed him with the mace.
Jen Lee was the white Crip rapper who was saying went viral for that.
He get his ass whooped. He didn't get his ass whooped. Did he get beat down?
No.
He won?
No, he got maced.
He got maced and it broke up.
He supposed to get maced. He supposed to get maced.
Rainwater maced him.
He supposed to got maced. Yeah, that was good.
That's what I'm saying, but like the streets is over with, bro. It's time for motherfuckers to do something different. Like anything goes now. You feel me? I just seen did they have a tranny Crip? I just seen him on somebody playing.
That was my platform. Stop playing on me. But look.
Hey, what do you guys hold on? Do you guys think that he's a white dude from a black gang that he gets the N-word pass?
He's not from a black gang. He's just from a gang that black people happen to be in. You can't put a race on a gang. Right?
Well, if everybody from the gang is black.
No, that don't mean the gang is black. The people just black in the gang. There's white people in the gang. I'm in a Mexican gang. So it don't got nothing to do with race. But he can't say nigga because he white. He can be in any gang he want. But you can't say when you white. It disqualifies you to say that word. When you say that word, it's disrespectful no matter how you look at it. Because when you say it, when he's going to the house, he say it around his cousins and his brothers and all them, they laugh and they love it. So any way you say it is disrespectful. Nobody should allow him to say it. He said it in my face, I'll smack him in his mouth.
I feel like if you willing to stand on your 10.
Ain't no standing on no 10.
What you want to say.
But he not a. We got whipped for that. We got beef for that. Right? We ate pork for that. And we ate chitlins for that shit. Belong to us.
They actually ate slaves.
Yeah, we ate for that. We ate other for this. We ate other to be called.
Some slaves actually got eaten.
Yeah, to be called. So I ain't gonna let another white take the word from us. Belong to us.
Yeah. He said he's standing on it.
No, we won't. Listen, gang, we gotta have. We the worst. We gotta be the worst. Listen, they put two kids together, right, Capone? They asked two kids, a black kid and a white kid. They took other kids. They said, out of these two kids, which one the bad kid? The white kid and both the black kids said the black kid. They asked the black kid, why is the bad kid? The bad kid said because it's black. Listen, if you black, you bad. That's how I go in America. So he can't be bad. He a wigger, not a nigga.
Wigger is crazy work.
He gotta say wigger, gang.
That's a big dude.
He gotta say wigger. He gotta wiggle with it too.
Wiggle with the
wigger with the wigger.
Get wild.
Yeah, get wild and crazy. Tell him to meet me at the Diddy party. They'll love him at the Diddy party. He'll meet a lot of there. Yeah, stop playing with me.
Some of those vampires.
Yeah, vampire, big. Yeah, going that little pretty white booty.
Oh.
Do you think he's gonna have a lot of problems?
They gonna go in that pretty white booty, gang. Somebody going up in there.
He might have problems in jail with that boy.
Not in the new internet streets, you ain't got no problem. In internet streets, you can do whatever if you got clout. It don't matter. If you can give me like, views, and comments on the internet, you can do anything to me, including sexually assault me. Listen, they don't care. The streets is addicted to fame now.
Some people rather have fame than money.
Yeah, fame is worth more than money. You can have $100,000 in your pocket, you don't get a like on your internet, you not shit.
Yeah, people get depressed. They got
you need likes.
Mental illness.
Yeah, likes cost more than is worth more than money.
This reset come, I pray for people. Because an event is coming.
Yeah.
I know about it. We're gonna see.
The event already here. The world was already destroyed. Right now, we're being controlled by AI, living in simulation. Earth been gone. That's a lot of people don't know.
What, being from Dallas, I don't know the politics out there. What do you guys think, like, being from the South in general, what would, like, jail be like for him?
Hot. All the jails on the South ain't got no air conditioning, and they get hot as hell. It's hot.
I'm talking about the politics of him being a white dude that's a Crip.
He gonna die.
He gonna have to build.
He gonna die. He gonna be somebody bitch in jail, gang. They not playing. In jail, they got race cars, gang. You gotta get in. You gotta get in a race car or a religion car.
He gonna be with his race.
So the Crip and Blood car don't matter. It's race.
He gonna be with his race.
The jail is ran by race, gang.
So you guys don't think he'll run with the Crips if he goes to
The
jail?
jail is ran by race, not by Crip and blood.
No, I don't think so.
Because when the race war kick off, you got to choose.
It's a little different out here.
Listen, the only white people we accepted to be black is Michael Jackson and Prince. Other than that, we not accepted no more. If we not Michael Jackson and Prince, he got to wait at the end of the line. We'll take Trump before we take him.
They took Trump. They love him.
If we take Trump, we don't want him. Take him back. The white people don't want him, and we don't want him neither. And his music is horrible. So nobody listen to it.
Did you guys see Stephen A. Smith get confronted by LeBron?
He's supposed to do that. That's his son. You feel me? The NBA and ESPN got these big advertising deals. Stephen A. and his cohorts, they go on there, they criticize all the players, down talk all the players. That's hurting that's hurting the product for the same company that pays them. To me, that's strange. You feel me? I don't get it. I don't understand it. And then LeBron, he's a kid, man. You feel me? They hating on him because his father was successful and put him in a successful.
They hating on him because he can't play.
He can play.
He can't play. He can't play like LeBron. When you can't play like LeBron, you can't play.
He ain't even built like LeBron.
But he should have had a name. He shouldn't even come to the Lakers game. He wasn't good enough to go to the Lakers in the first place. Only reason he got to the Lakers because of his daddy.
And what's wrong with that?
That ain't good. That ain't good. You got to be able to hit a jump shot, dunk on shit.
The CEO of Louis Vuitton just made his son, 29-year-old, one of the youngest executives in history.
White people can do that.
That's the example you put.
White people can do that. LeBron can't do that. You got to know how to play. You can't play, you can't stay. Or you got to be gay for the pay.
Hey, man. It's hot as hell, man.
Man, it's hell.
You think it's hating on LeBron? You don't think people are just...
Gang,
being
his son
honest, you
can't
think
play
they're hating?
basketball. Who hating on that? He can't play. Say it. It's okay. LeBron can play, but his son can't. So what? End of discussion.
Yeah, wasn't nobody tripping when J.R. Smith got his brother Chris a deal. Wasn't nobody tripping when Giannis got his brother Thanasis a deal.
But they can play ball. LeBron's son can't play basketball.
Ronnie can.
Come on, gang.
He got the #1 selling jersey.
Why? Because of his name.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
But he cannot play basketball.
Some of the best players is overseas right now.
He need to go overseas. Send him overseas.
It's a business. It's a business, man. They gonna make the best business decision.
I thought they put him out the NBA. They ain't put him out yet.
He went to the G League.
Put him out.
He's back in the active roster.
Him.
Shout out Bron.
Come.
Shout out Bronny.
Come.
All right, well, we'll end it there, man. I appreciate you guys, man.
That should have ended an hour ago. This should have ended 2 hours ago.
Appreciate you, Gab.
On
I have no
GDP Fight
idea
Store.
how long this interview is. I'm gonna be honest.
But
with you.
I'm going to pray right now because you don't let me pray. So I'm going to take my time and say this. Sophia is real. Y'all all locked on earth right now by the demigod. The demigod is pretending to be the real God. Y'all got to listen to me and watch Cam Capone News Monday through Sunday. But on Sunday, please don't pray to Jesus.
All right, we're going to end it there for sure. What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.